What's up, Steelers Nation? Welcome back to the channel where we break down everything black and gold. If you're as passionate about the Steelers as I am, and I know you are, hit that like button and subscribe right now because we're diving deep into what could be a huge move for our defense. Guys, listen. The Steelers are working hard this offseason. They're trying to fine-tune every position to make a real push in 2025, and we've got a lot to unpack. From a major opportunity to sign a former Ravens star to the Mason Rudolph comeback, and of course what's really going on with Aaron Rodgers. So let's get into it. And hey, if you want more Steelers news like this, smash that like button and drop a "here we go" in the comments to show your support. The Pittsburgh Steelers have re-signed quarterback Mason Rudolph to a 2-year, $8 million contract, marking his return to the team that drafted him in 2018. This move comes amid uncertainties surrounding the team's quarterback position, with the Steelers awaiting a decision from veteran Aaron Rodgers regarding his free agency. Mason Rudolph's NFL journey has been a mix of learning experiences and opportunities. Drafted by the Steelers in the third round of the 2018 NFL Draft, Rudolph spent 4 seasons in Pittsburgh, where he accumulated 4,615 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, and 20 interceptions. In 2024, he signed with the Tennessee Titans, starting 5 games and completing 146 of 228 passes for 1,530 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions, resulting in a passer rating of 80. The Steelers' quarterback situation is currently in flux. Justin Fields, who started games for Pittsburgh last season, has signed a 2-year contract with the New York Jets. Russell Wilson, another starter from the previous season, is exploring options with teams like the Cleveland Browns and New York Giants. This uncertainty has opened the door for Rudolph's return, providing the Steelers with a familiar face and a quarterback with starting experience. Rudolph's familiarity with the Steelers' offensive system is a significant advantage. His experience under Coach Mike Tomlin and knowledge of the team's playbook can facilitate a smoother transition back into the lineup. Rudolph's arm strength and ability to make downfield throws align with the Steelers' offensive philosophy, which often emphasizes vertical passing attacks. While Rudolph brings experience and familiarity, there are areas where he needs to improve to solidify his role as a starting quarterback. Decision-making. Rudolph's career interception rate indicates a need for better decision-making. Reducing turnovers will be crucial for his success. Pocket presence. Developing a better sense of pressure and improving mobility within the pocket can enhance his effectiveness against aggressive defenses. Consistency. Delivering consistent performances. Week in and week out is essential to gain the trust of the coaching staff and teammates. Rudolph's path to becoming the Steelers' starting quarterback depends on several factors. Aaron Rodgers' decision. The Steelers are reportedly awaiting a decision from Aaron Rodgers regarding his free agency. If Rodgers chooses another team, Rudolph's chances of starting increase. Performance in training camp. Rudolph will need to outperform any competition during training camp and preseason games to earn the starting role. Team's confidence. Building rapport with teammates and demonstrating leadership qualities will be vital in securing the QB1 position. Mason Rudolph's return to the Pittsburgh Steelers presents both an opportunity and a challenge. His familiarity with the team's system and previous starting experience provide a foundation to build upon. However, to ascend to the starting quarterback position, Rudolph must address areas of improvement and capitalize on the current uncertainties within the team's quarterback roster. As the Steelers navigate this transitional period, Rudolph's performance in the upcoming months will be under close scrutiny. Whether he can seize this opportunity and establish himself as the team's leader on offense remains to be seen. All right, first up, the safety position. Look. With Damon Taikazi no longer under contract, we are sitting here one injury away from real trouble behind Minkah Fitzpatrick and Deshaun Elliott. And guess what, Steelers Nation? There's a Pro Bowl caliber name still sitting on the market. Marcus Williams, formerly of the Baltimore Ravens. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Why would we want a guy the Ravens cut loose? Fair question, but let's break this down. So Marcus Williams signed a massive 5-year, $70 million deal with the Ravens just a few years ago. They made him the highest-paid safety in franchise history because this dude was elite. We're talking 20 career interceptions, playmaking ability, and serious range. But in 2024, things fell apart. He was benched for Darius Washington, blamed for busted coverages. And check this stat. He allowed a 148.4 passer rating when targeted. Easily the worst of his career. Yeah, that's rough. But here's the thing. He's still only 28 years old. And sometimes, guys just need a change of scenery. Remember Joe Hayden? The Browns gave up on him, and he became a leader in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm talking about. Why Marcus Williams makes sense for the Steelers. Let me paint the picture. You pair a motivated Williams with Minka and Elliott. Suddenly, you've got one of the deepest and most dangerous safety groups in the league. We know Terrell Austin loves to rotate safeties, so Williams wouldn't be riding the bench. He'd get meaningful snaps, covering tight ends, dropping into zone, or even helping in nickel packages. And financially, because he's coming off a down year, he wouldn't break the bank. Plus, guys, think about this. If Williams bounces back, we've stolen a former Ravens star at a bargain. Tell me you don't love the sound of that. CBS Sports' Jeff Kerr said it perfectly. Teams could get a good player in Williams with the right scheme. He allowed just a 52.0 passer rating over his first 6 seasons. Maybe it was the Ravens system. Players rebound, and Pittsburgh is a great place for that. Exactly. If anyone can get Williams back to form, it's Mike Tomlin. But Steelers, Nation, what do you think? Do you want to see Marcus Williams in black and gold? Let me know in the comments. Speaking of Rodgers, what's the deal? Right now, according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, Rodgers has standing offers from the Steelers and the Giants. But as of today, no decision. Teams are stuck waiting because Rodgers is doing what Rodgers does, taking his sweet time, evaluating every angle, and this affects everything. If Rodgers signs with Pittsburgh, obviously he's QB1. If not, then Mason Rudolph and whoever else we bring in are fighting for that job. Also, let's not forget, the Giants and Vikings are watching this situation too, though reports say Minnesota is unlikely to jump in since they're focused on developing J.J. McCarthy. Why Rodgers to Steelers still makes sense, and honestly, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, Pittsburgh is the move. Think about it. We just traded for DK Metcalf, giving Rodgers a legit WR1. We've got Najee and Jalen Warren in the backfield. A defense led by T.J. Watt and Minka Fitzpatrick. Rodgers wouldn't have to carry the whole team. But again, until Rodgers makes a call, we're all just waiting. All right, Steelers family, let's recap. Marcus Williams could be an amazing steal at safety and fill a huge need. Mason Rudolph's return gives us a solid fallback at QB. And he may even win the job depending on what happens with Rodgers. And Rodgers? Well, we're all waiting on that one. So here's what I want from you guys. Would you sign Marcus Williams? Are you comfortable with Mason Rudolph as QB1? Should the Steelers keep pushing for Aaron Rodgers or roll with what we've got? Drop your takes in the comments. You know I'm reading everything and replying to as many as I can. All right, that's it for today, Steelers Nation. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We're in for an exciting offseason. Let's ride this out together. As always, here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Catch you in the next one.